Okay, so let's look at modal verb sentence structure. Sentences, how we make them and what they're all about. So they don't change. They don't change. That's important to understand. The modals don't change in terms of the way they're written or the way they're pronounced. And they are followed by a verb, a main verb, an unaltered verb as well. So as always, subject, I, you. Modal, can. So it's an ability, I can. Verb, play, play. Sentence, the guitar. You could even then say, I can play the guitar well. I can play the guitar well. He, she, it must. So obligation needs to happen. You must spend time with her. You must spend time with her. Time together. We, they should. Another obligation. They need to, they should. Revise for the exam. Revise for the exam. Get ready for the exam tomorrow. They should revise for the exam tomorrow. He can spend a lot of money. He can spend a lot of money. We must revise for the exam. We must do. So notice this subject with a modal verb, can, must, should, could, would, ought to, and beyond. Verb, unchanged. Not the infinitive, but unchanged. The main verb. Play, spend, revise, walk, talk, write. We should write a novel. The verb being just the unchanged version, the main verb. Not to write. It is not. We should to write a novel. I can to play a guitar. It's the main verb. Only the verb itself. Play, spend, revise, write. It's not we should written. Unless you're changing the tenses. We should have written a novel. You should have written a novel by now. But that's in the future. You must have played the guitar by now. This is the present tense. And basic sentence structure. So we have the verb as it is. And the sentence could be anything. They should write a novel for them. They should write a novel for them. They should write a novel for them. Very good. Yes. So again, the modal verb doesn't change. Yeah, as it is. Unless we go negative or in the questions or different tenses. But it doesn't change. You should, they should, he, we should, they should, he should, she should, it should, you should, I should. They can, they must, they should, it must, it can, it should. He must, he should, he can. It doesn't change depending on the subject. We must, we can, we should. I can, I must, I should, I ought to, I would, I shall. We shall, they shall, it shall, she shall, he shall, you shall, and beyond. Okay. And then it's followed by a verb. What happens? He must. He must what? He must talk to her. I must write the book. We should spend time together. We must see them. We must go there. Very important. Very important. Okay. doesn't change, followed by a verb. Let's keep going.